11 rules of time travel. Rule 1. Avoid direct interactions. Prevent interactions with your past self or significant historical figures to avoid paradoxes. Rule 2. Do not change major events. Altering key events can create ripple effects that drastically change the present and future. Rule 3. Temporal consistency. Ensure any changes made are consistent with the timeline you return to avoid contradictions. Rule 4. Preserve anonymity. Travelers should keep their identity secret to avoid altering people's actions based on future knowledge. Rule 5. Temporal equipment maintenance. Maintain your time travel device regularly to prevent being stranded in the past. Rule 6. Historical knowledge. Have extensive knowledge of the time period to avoid making mistakes or drawing attention. Rule 7. Non-interference principle. Observe, but do not interfere with events unless absolutely necessary. Rule 8. Temporal quarantine. After returning, isolate travelers to check for any unintended temporal contaminants or influences. Rule 9. Memory safeguards. Implement safeguards to protect travelers from memory loss or psychological effects of time travel. Rule 10. Time travel limits. Set boundaries on how far back in time one can travel to minimize risks of creating significant paradoxes. Rule 11. Antarctica safe zone. Time travelers must return to Antarctica, the designated safe zone, to be frozen and return to the future. This ensures a controlled and secure return process. Time travelers must return to Antarctica. Warning. Must return to Antarctica. Warning. Time travelers must return to Antarctica. Warning. This is a message from the future. Warning, warning, warning. Time travelers must return to Antarctica. Time travelers must return to Antarctica. Process return securely controlled and ensures this future to return in 2. Zone safe designated the Antarctica to return was current zone safe Antarctica. 11 rule. Paradox is significant creating of risks minimized to travel can one time and back far. How on boundaries set limits travel time. 10 rule. Travel time with effect sake psychological or lost memory from travelers protect the safeguards implement safeguards memory. 9 rule. Influences or contaminants temporal unattended any friction to travelers isolate returning after quarantine temporal. 8 rule. Necessary absolutely unless events with interfere not do but observe. Principal interference non. 7 rule. Attention drawing or mistakes making avoid to period time to the of knowledge extensive have. Knowledge historical. 6 rule. Past the stranded being prevent to regularly device travel time your maintain. Maintenance equipment. Temporal. 5 rule. Knowledge future on based actions is people altering avoid to secret identity that keeps your travelers. Anonymity preserve. 4 rule. Contradictions avoid to return your timeline but with consistent or made changes any ensure. Consistency temporal. 3 rule. Future and present that change drastically that affects ripple create can events keep altering events major change not do. 2 rule. Paradoxes avoid to figures historical significant or self-pasture with interactions prevent interactions direct avoid. 1 rule. One rule.